Oh. Girls calling me here. One reason, I'm like,
Great. We like you too.
you know, it's, I have my court order. The meeting's been recorded, and Mountain Wolf is here, and Bud is here, and there've been some things said that has been untruths. But what we're here for is to talk about dog shelter and talk about what the county's obligation is to the dog shelter. Now, the county's obligation is a whole lot less than what you guys are doing. You all know this. You know, we have a certain ARS that we have to go by. But we don't want to do this. We don't want to have to go to that. But we want you all to continue, and we want to fund you. Over in Johnson County, me and Tucker both dealt with the Green County Animal Shelter for years. Paying, getting $15 a head. They might adopt one out, and probably most of the time on the 8th day. Now, we don't want to do this. Now, girls, if you all are willing to do this, the county will lease the property to you for $1 a year. I can get somebody to help you all with what they call a
501c3.
We'll get somebody to add will help you guys get that status. And that way, anybody makes a donation to you, it's a tax write-off. Now that helps you in donations. And the county, what we'd like to do is offer you all $400 a month, $15 a head for every head that we bring in there too. Lease the shelter, we will keep the insurance on it and lease it to you for $1. And then maybe, you know, with our little bit of money we give you, we'll keep our dog warden, and his obligation will be pick up strays that calls into the office and bring them to you guys. Is that something we think we can work out for you guys?
I think that we are willing to work with you. We do have questions, of course. The maintenance on the building. The building's not up to code. The back quarters of the kennel cannot hold heat. And by state law, they have to be able to hold heat. So that we would be willing to do that once the shelter's up to code.
Okay. Now, when you say up to code, you know, if we put it completely to code, there's some places up there that I think a door's been cut off. Somebody said, you know, we would have to fix it.
I'm not really concerned with the front section because that holds heat. What I'm more concerned about are the dogs that are in the back that have mange, they have no hair.
Well, you're talking about in the back.
Not the outside kennels.
The
No,
side.
not the outside kennels.
The side doors, yeah, it has a little gate.
The one that has the little gates going to the outside where heat cannot be contained within those kennels.
Well, we can't afford to pay electricity on $400 a month.
No, that's
But
another.
that's escaping, you know what I'm saying?
If
But once
that-
that's opening back there.
If that area were to be shut off so that the cold does not get to them, the electric bill will be much lower. If it's insulated properly, it will be much lower. I mean, there's so many things that we can do to make this a functioning shelter. And I'm not saying that we haven't done wonderful things with what we've got, because we have moved over almost 400 animals.
So,
So
do
usually,
you have somebody that can fix up your papers?
As far as the proposal to you on what we would,
Part of the group. We would have to have I'm sure our attorney would have to have some kind of group. You already got a name for it, but get it incorporated
yes,
as a nonprofit. If you get somebody to do that for you, then our attorney can work with that person to get the contract nailed out.
okay.
And then we will probably work on the shelter before. If Mary, one day you want to meet some of my folks up there, show them what we need, and we'll go from there.
That's wonderful. We want to work with you. We don't want to work against you. I know I was born and raised in this county. I love this county and its people. And I just want what's best for everybody. I
That's what we want.
I think you do, I
And,
believe that.
you know, there's just been some mistruths told on me,
Yes.
and it's not true.
Well,
We need to know roughly like what utility bills are, because
yes,
we're
we
a
need
small
like a
group.
statement
And
showing.
each month we don't have money coming in to pay that electric bill, that means we don't have budget. $400 a month, we're not gonna pay the electric bill,
Right,
help us then pay the water and stuff.
right.
So that's something
Yeah,
we
I
have
can
to.
get those figures for you.
Yeah.
I can get that and the water bill.
Okay.
Um,
Because see, like the water lines have to be wrapped and insulated and very,
We've
they're
been
not
doing all
now.
that, we've been putting a lot of water hoses up there, new water.
We have put money out of our own pockets into that place.
Yeah, we buy
And-
food.
And I don't
supplies.
regret a dime of it.
If you could get, the 501c3 thing really helps on those.
Yes, we can file for grants at that point. At this point, we cannot.
And I'll put you in contact, Mary, with somebody to add
Okay,
that can take care of it.
good, thank you.
And they'll fill out the application. You know, I don't know if you know about the application. It's crazy.
It is, but there is a short form. I don't know if you're aware of that now,
Yeah, they are.
for half the price. It's not quite as nuts, It's still a little crazy, but not quite as bad.
That's just-
So we're, we'll go the cheapest route that we can go because
So,
we are not,
From here,
we
then,
don't have funds.
you want to meet some of our people up there
Mhm.
and show us what you all want fixed.
Okay.
And in the meantime, you'll be getting incorporated through the Secretary of State. Get
Yes.
somebody to do that for you. That's simple. Then we'll start working on the 401c3, or 501c3. And then, what our guy will do is, I don't know, how does other than the county over there gives them the same amount of money. They
Over
give them-
where?
Johnson County. They do it, I don't know. the
Lisa
amount.
Trusty.
Who?
Lisa
Lisa.
Trusty is over the WOW program in Johnson County.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That Johnson County gives them $400, $15.
Okay. But they are 501c and they receive grants. That's the difference.
That's what we need to get
Yeah,
to.
yeah, we can do that.
Now, it's a process,
Yes.
Yeah.
but, every project has to start.
Absolutely.
And we want to start from here.
Yes.
So we're not gonna be able to get our hands out in it,
you know.
like 2 weeks, everybody told us.
Because we were told by one of our members that is,
That's why we're here.
Okay.
And unfortunately, that's why she's,
well, I'm glad she's,
I mean,
because we want.
she's getting out of work.
And she's glad she's working. We really want to get everything out on the table. We want to be open and honest with each other.
We gotta work
Because-
together as a group.
Right, if we are butting heads, nothing gets accomplished. And we don't want to butt heads with anybody. We're not angry, we don't feel that you guys are bad people. We think that, like I said, this is our county. This is where we live. Let's make the best of it.
And we're big animal lovers, so we do with that, to make sure our animals have. So,
But, we don't want to break the bank. We just want to save some animals.
To continue with the way it is in the county, really involved in it, is a little bit, we're our little county, the whole seconds of our
Yeah.
little county.
Absolutely. And it's affecting us all. It has affected each and every one of us. So we feel your struggle. Maybe not to the degree that you're feeling it as the county judge.
they pulled my husband.
My husband was laid off. Friday was his last day.
No kidding.
Yeah, so he does work for Callaham.
So it's
And you would think
supposed to
that
be
his job would be secure, but that's not the case. It's
But
affecting
that
each
one
and every one
gas
of us.
is so cheap.
And then so I see.
So, I'm just, we
So
are
we
all
know
in the
what we
crunch.
stand.
We can do this.
Okay, exactly what's Todd's thing?
Todd-
Monday through Friday,
Uh,
no weekends, or how is it?
Todd will deliver dogs to you guys.
Right, but like his schedule, is he like 8 to 4, 8 to 5, Monday through
Is he
Friday? or
working the
how-
shelter? Is he just
No, no.
going to pick up
Okay,
dogs?
that's what we need to
He just
kinda
will
know.
pick up dogs,
Okay,
deliver them to you guys.
okay,
Now, like you say, yeah, he only works 8 to 4, so
Okay.
you wouldn't have to worry too much unless y'all have a situation. Seems like y'all had a situation with Tom.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
Severe situation,
we have
yes.
a big red bill
27,
too from that, it's about $1,700.
$1,700.
Unless they have something on it. Sometimes, vicious dogs is not our dog workers, that they go sheriff's office. I don't think anything vicious, but somebody, we get a lot of calls on pit bulls running around.
Well, the thing of it is, people's definition of vicious dog and our definition of vicious dog is completely
Different.
different. And what I say with that is, if one snaps at them or barks at them, they think,
Sure.
oh, it's a vicious dog. That dog is terrified. It is more scared of that person than that person is of it. And we take those dogs and we rehabilitate those dogs. And we show them love probably for the first time in their lives.
What do you mean? I had one put me down on the ground.
Yeah.
So we,
Got hit by the neck, but
now, you know, the 501 is about 6 months process.
It does take a while.
So,
So are you going to continue to help us until then? Or?
Because what we want to know is that the shelter is not going to shut down. We're begging that the
No.
shelter not be shut down.
As soon as you all get through Secretary of State, we will work out a contract for pay. I mean, if you get it done, and that's a process that literally takes a couple of hours.
Okay, now we are
between
new
now and then.
at all of this. So tell me again, when you say go through the Secretary of State, what do you mean? That's not the 501c.
No, no,
That
no.
is to become
That's just
incorporated as a
incorporated.
group.
Yeah.
Okay,
As a
so
group.
Is there a fee? Is there a charge? Is there a lot of
Very
money
little,
involved?
very little fee.
Okay,
But now you have to have bylaws, and what better place to get a set of bylaws? It's already, Johnson County's out there.
okay.
You can just change the names on it. They'll have bylaws, incorporated paper. Now, to get somebody that helps you, CPAs do that.
Okay,
Somebody that dealt with it is a district matter. You have to set up a board.
yes. You
You
have
talk to-
officers.
But you have to have officers.
Mhm.
You have to have minutes of meetings that show when you all, like, if you want to open a checking account,
Mhm.
you have to have minutes of your meeting to show the bank,
Okay,
and you have to be incorporated through the state. Now, once you get that, I would suggest you get that this week,
okay,
because it's just a couple hour process.
sure.
And then, I'll put you in contact with the ad to start the application for 501c3.
Now, are they going to work pro bono with us, or are they going to charge us?
Ad,
Yes.
yeah, I'll put you in contact with them over there. And get that for you.
Great.
Now, sometimes I think I have an attorney to do it,
Well, a lot of times you do.
but we can get you,
Okay,
some legal involved with that.
great.
All right, guys, I appreciate y'all
Thank
coming.
you so much.
I'm glad we got that on the table.
I'm glad we finally got to talk face to face, and
We'll get things moving. Thank y'all.
we'll be in contact with you as soon as we get
Come
that
get
set.
it. It's a black.
Great.